Our other big story this evening, San Francisco's district attorney sending a message to police. He's charging a former officer for the shooting death of an unarmed suspect. KPIX 5's Joe Vazquez on the case the DA's office is calling historic. Joe?
Hey, Liz, the district attorney made the announcement this morning that a former police officer will now face criminal charges for shooting a man in the line of duty.
As far as we are aware, this is the first ever time that the San Francisco District Attorney's Office has filed homicide charges against a law enforcement officer for a homicide while on duty.
The officer, Chris Samayoa. Back in December of 2017, Officer Samayoa was in the front passenger seat of a patrol car. Body camera video shows him firing through the window, shattering the glass and fatally wounding Keita O'Neill, who was unarmed. Officer Samayoa was immediately fired. Now, 3 years later, the DA is charging the officer with several crimes, including voluntary manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter, assault by an executive officer, and negligent discharge of a firearm.
This historic decision sends a message that I hope will be loud and clear. No one is above the law.
The San Francisco Police Officers Association issued this statement today. Quote, "The criminal justice system will allow for the facts surrounding the case to be disclosed. We are committed to ensuring that Christopher and his family are supported during this difficult time and that he is accorded his due process rights and provided with a vigorous defense against these charges." Just after the shooting, the police union blasted the chief's decision to fire Samayoa, noting the rookie cop had only been on the job for 4 days. The police union also pointed out the officers were chasing O'Neill because he was a suspect in a carjacking. April Green is Keita O'Neill's aunt.
I really am in hopes because the times have changed. People are videoing, recording now, holding accountability to these officers, which is great. And I'm really hoping that this case will set a standard.
Attorney John Burris represents Keita O'Neill's family.
To me, it was an egregious shooting, and it's important for the community to have confidence in the district attorney's office that when shootings do occur, that they evaluate them and determine whether or not the conduct of the officer was appropriate or not. In this case, it clearly was not.
Joe, what's the officer's status right now? Has he been arrested yet?
So far, he is not in custody, Liz, but the district attorney says he is expected to turn himself in sometime this week. They say they're not going to hold him in jail pending the trial because they don't believe he's a flight risk.
All right. Joe Vazquez, thank you.